We had to talk. We actually talked about this on the radio 2 days ago. I had your back, by the way.
Wait, what happened?
But then they got on me in the comments. They said when you compared the fraternities.
Oh yeah, you said Bloods and
most people are stupid. They lack common sense. You know what I mean? So you can't even get too in depth with people and things like that. But if you look it up, it's all a brotherhood. It's no different. You heard?
And that's what I said on the radio. Mm-hmm. And then they started killing me in the comments.
Oh they was.
So when the first fraternities came out, you don't think they was running around like they was a gang? You think it was an all legal thing then when they first started hazing and beating people up? So that's not gang activity? Hazing is not gang activity? To get in a gang, you got to get the shit beat out you. To get in a fraternity, you got to get the shit beat out you. Hazing is not gang activity? There's a lot of similarities there that they call other things. You heard?
And that's all I was saying.
You want to be a gang, you get jumped in. Okay, cool. You want to be in a fraternity, you get hazed in. Like you did, so I don't even feel like going down the similarities of what.
But you were comparing just some similarities. You weren't comparing everything.
Of course, not everything. Some things go a little bit left. But the ideology of the idea of what a gang is and what a fraternity is pretty much the same thing. It's a brotherhood. Each one teach one, a group of brothers that come together to lift each other up, no matter what circumstances it is and things like that. Like you did. Like so, when we can look it up. So let's look up what fraternity actually means. Let's Google it and see what fraternity
let's get on Google.
You heard? Let's see what the hell they talking about.
I'm just glad I got. I'm just glad I got the right
since
colors
you
on
bring
today.
it up. I got some good college.
Fraternity. An organization is an organization, society, club, fraternal order, traditionally of men, but also women, associated together for various religious or secular aims.
Okay. And what is a gang?
Here we go.
Hey, I told you you're going to wake up.
Gang, an organized group of criminals. To form a group of a gang, a smaller supermarket chain. Oh, no, that's not it. There's so many different.
There's no because it's a fraternity, my brother. Everything you just said in that what a fraternity is the same thing it is for a gang.
A group of criminals or people, especially young men and women. Damn, that's almost the same as the other one.
Difference is they named it gang
with defined leadership and an internal organization.
Okay, now what we just said about didn't they have internal organization and all that shit in fraternity? So now we gonna finish talking about this, or we gonna go for breakfast? Because, like I said, people lack a lot of common sense, and I have a lot of common sense. You heard? I might not be the smartest, but I'm very keen. You heard? I know what's going on around me, and that's the problem. People don't like to see people too smart. That's why sometimes I just act dumb. So when you say shit too smart, people are definitely dumb. Pardon me.
All right, so back to the music.
And then that's gonna go viral to a whole nother Explorer page.
Hey,
now they're gonna have debate. They want to have big debates about this on big. Like, no, I don't want to have a debate. We just read the.
Definition.
What are we debating about?
But I just wanted to clarify because when the headlines came out, it was just like
it's making it look crazy, right?
Like the other one.
The other one is Jim Jones says. Down south living is easier. They didn't have no projects and all that. Oh, that's not what I said. What I said is that down south knows more about land, property, and real estate because 9 times out of 10 there was a house that you went to or you lived in the south. New York, we didn't have no houses, no time, none, never.
Yeah.
Y'all always had houses, and then y'all had some projects added to it, but y'all have way more houses and ownership down here than anything else. In New York, we don't have that.
It's just more land.
Buildings. It's just buildings. Nobody ever had a house in New York. Nobody, grandmother, grandmama, auntie, nobody ever had a house unless you go to the rich neighborhoods, Uptown, Riverdale, or some shit like that. You dig? Like, so that's what I meant by it. Now y'all got me up for real. Sorry.
I told you.